There's a new book coming out next week by author Michael Wolff that is effectively a tell-all of the downfall of Fox News. In fact, that's actually part of the title. The book is called The Fall, The End of Fox News and the Murdoch Dynasty. And as per usual, whenever you get one of these big political books coming out, you get a lot of excerpts and, takeaways that get published, and we've got some pretty interesting ones to talk about. Excuse me. So here's what's been revealed about this book so far. According to author Michael Wolff, one of the things that became a very common theme for Rupert Murdoch during Trump's administration was Rupert Murdoch constantly asking how in the hell Donald Trump is even still alive. Let me read you this. This is from the book. Trump's death became a Murdoch theme. We would all be better off. This would all be solved if... How could he still be alive? How could he? Have you seen him? Have you seen what he looks like? What he eats? And I'm sorry, but I kind of find that hilarious. Because look, folks, you gotta admit to yourself, we've all thought that, right? Like, not that we are wishing him any harm or that we would do anything, just to be totally clear about that. But I know I've looked at Donald Trump and I'm like, how can you, at age, 77, 78, eating McDonald's all the time, you're clearly out of shape, your body looks rough, you're putting yourself through all this stress, you've got all the stress of the 91 felony charges against you. How have you not had a heart attack? How have you not had a stroke? I mean, honestly, I've been sitting here doing videos sometimes and my watch will go off like, hey, your heart rate's getting a little up. You can't tell me that Trump's doesn't do the same thing when he's posting on Truth Social because he's so mad. How? How has your heart just not been like, I'm done, bye? But he keeps on going. He's better shape than me, I guess. But that was, according to Michael Wolff, that was a big thing that Rupert Murdoch was like, what the hell? Why hasn't nature done its job here? And then he tells another story about how Lachlan Murdoch, Rupert Murdoch's son, and I think he's the actual president of Fox News now, at his home in the run-up to the 2016 election, had toilet paper in all the bathrooms that features Trump's face. I'm sure we've all seen the novelty toilet paper. They do them for every politician, really. So, if you're left or right, you can find somebody on toilet paper that you hate. And all the guests at Lachlan's house, according to this, they thought it was humorous and, it's Trump's face on the toilet paper. Personally, I wouldn't want Trump anywhere near any of my bodily orifices, even if it's just a picture of him. But hey, to each their own. But then there was another story that Wolff tells that allegedly Ron DeSantis kicked Tucker Carlson's dog. So here's what allegedly happened in that incident. Tucker Carlson has Ron DeSantis over for dinner, and Tucker Carlson, I guess, has dogs. It's dinner time. Dogs do what dogs do at dinner. Anybody who has dogs, especially if you have kids and dogs, knows that dogs like to get under the table while you eat. And sometimes they can get a little, antsy coming up to you. They get like, are you going to drop something? Are you going to give me something? But I guess, according to the book, that made Ron DeSantis a little angry, and he shoved the dog or kicked him, whatever. And Tucker Carlson's wife was not amused. And here's that excerpt. Had he kicked the dog? Susie Carlson's judgment was clear. She did not ever want to be anywhere near anybody like that ever again. Her husband agreed. DeSantis in Carlson's view was a fascist. The pot calling the kettle even blacker. Forget Ron DeSantis. So, I mean, look, hey, this is the only good thing I can ever say about Tucker Carlson. Somebody was mean to your dog, and you're like, I'm done with this person forever. Good. I would do the same thing. But anyway, that book's coming out next week. These are some of the juicy little tidbits we've got. Hopefully there's more in it. I do think this is one I might actually have to pick up a copy, because if there's more stories about how horrible the Murdoch family is and how horrible everybody else on the network is, you can count me in. I want to know. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.